Hi. Um, Young Justice Invasion Salvage, where we see that members of the League still have issues, at least the Young Justice League, and interventions are called for. Now, it starts out with Red Arrow, the clone, we are soon informed, stopping a guy from robbing a bank or robbing a store and keeping some of the money that um, was offered to him as a reward, but not telling the guy, which technically is stealing. And he's using the money because he's obsessed with finding the original Roy. Now, Team Green Arrow and a bunch of their friends have tracked down Red Arrow, the Roy Harper clone. They've been looking for him for months or years or whatever. And including in this is Nightwing and Wally West, who is taken a break from the whole hero thing and apparently enrolled in Stanford. I can only guess it's Stanford because he's in Palo Alto and not in Berkeley, as we see at the end of the clip. But we will get to the end of the clip. And he's in Stanford and not in Cal. So not Indians. They changed their name to the tree thing, or the cardinal. Yeah, he's a cardinal. He's not a bear. But we get to that later on. Also, Superboy signs up for a mission and drags Blue Beetle along with him, who's talking to himself only and finally tells Superboy eventually why he's talking to himself, that it's a scarab. And his bilingualness is getting better in not being so hateful toward, you know, like jamming the Spanish down everyone's throat. Yeah, no, I say. It's like, now, because it just sounds bigoted from the other point of view to have to listen to, I say, or like a bad stereotype, or or whatever. Because this is an American kid. He's from Texas. Yes, he's of Hispanic background, but does everything this guy have to say have to be so like bad Hispanic oriented? I don't think so, and thankfully, neither do the writers who improved from the last time Blue Beetle was big thing. So they go on, and I have to say, what kind of guy is Lagoon Boy for making out with his girlfriend in front of her ex-boyfriend again? So, so brazenly. I mean, You know he's her ex-boyfriend. She has to have told you this. And you just go with her. But, I digress. Superboy and Blue Beetle are off fighting inner gang, Bruno Mannheim and Whisperer Dare, who eventually build something apocalyptic and headed to a nuclear reactor in Arlington, Virginia. Which isn't everything like near Arlington, Virginia already a nuclear reactor? I mean, it's right. Well, I guess not. I mean, it's so close to Washington, D.C., and there are people who live in Arlington, Virginia. I mean, it's not like it's NORAD or anything. But the main thing is we discover that Roy, getting back to Roy, clone Red Arrow, he is his all-consuming mission to find the real Roy Harper. And he's like, we're not friends with the real Roy. We did the math. You're the only Roy we've known. This is why Wally comes back from college. He's either taking a break or quit completely. And we don't see why, but I'll get to that later. And he's like, no, you guys want to go, help somebody out and go look for Calder. Straighten him out, because, he needs straightening out. So it all ends horribly. Both Wally and Red Arrow head home. Now we see Wally goes in Palo Alto and his girlfriend is there. It's Valentine's Day after midnight on the West Coast. And his girlfriend, yes, is still, Artemis. So every girl probably is going to say, yay! But that's not the big surprise. No. The big surprise is that when Roy comes home, Jade is there, aka Cheshire, and she reveals to the audience that they're married, or still married, or separated, and she has left him because of this all-consuming thing, but has come back because their daughter, Leah Harper, was born. So now we've got real problems, but at least we get Spitfire back, and the other couple back. So Lucia and all the other girls out there who do these types of reviews, go crazy. Thank you very much.